Let us quickly learn about float class. Class is having common methods from integer class because they are inheriting from a class called number. So I will show you few important methods of float class. First of all, I will declare a variable float a with some value, that is 12.5, and it should be f, right? Now next I will create an object float b, and this is also 12.5 f. Now I have one primitive data type variable a and one more is an object of type float b. Both are having same values. So if I compare them with by calling equals, I will get true because both their values are same. See, system.out.println b dot equals a. If I run this, I'll get the result as true because the values are same. So similar to integer, this is also same. It will compare the values, and if the values are same, it returns true. Now next thing, here inside the float class, I will remove this and I will show you some methods. B dot. See, there is a method called isInfinite, and one more is nan, that is not a number. This is infinite and this is not a number. Two methods are there which will check whether a number is an infinite or not, or whether it's a not a number. So when we get infinite, let us check here. I'll change the value of this one float. I will make it as 12.5f divided by 0. Division by 0 we get infinity. So b should be infinite. So if I call b dot is infinite, then it should return true. But it will cause division by 0 exception here. No, for floats it will not cause division by 0 exception. Let us run and check. True. Yes, it is infinite. The number is infinite number. And there is one more method for checking whether it is infinite or not. I will remove this. I can use static method for it. Float dot positive infinity. Whether it is positive infinity, who b, is it equal to b, or b equal to positive infinity? I should write it like this, that is b equal to positive infinity. So if it is equal to positive infinity, then I should get the answer as true. Yes, it is positive infinity. So we can also use a static member, that is float dot positive infinity. Let us run and check. Yes, it is true. And there is one more constant defined here, final value defined here, that is negative infinity. Let me check with negative infinity. I'll give negative infinity. Let us check the answer. False. It is not negative. I will make this number as negative, minus 12.5 f divided by 0. Then it should be true. Yes, it is negative infinity. So yes, the answer is true. Here at the bottom left, you can see the result is true. So we can check if a number is infinite or not by calling a method isInfinite, or we can also compare it with constants or final values, that is positive infinity and negative infinity. So this is about infinity. This is defined inside float point, and also it is available in double. So we will not be learning about double because it is similar to float. Now next thing I have to explain is about not a number. What is not a number? See, here I will call a method math.sqrt square root of -1. So square root of -1 will be not a number. It is treated as imaginary number. If you know little mathematics, you may be knowing about it. Otherwise, remember from now that square root of -1 is imaginary. It is not a number. So this sqrt method returns double value. So that's why I'm getting an error here. So I should typecast it as float. Now square root of -1 will give not a number. So let us check whether b is not a number. B dot is not a number. Is not a number. So it should be true. Yes, it is not a number. So check it. Yes, true. It is not a number. If it is not -1, I will make it as 9. Square root of 9 is 3 because 3 square is 9. So square root of 9 is 3. So it is a number. So not a number will be false. Yes, it is false. So this is how we can check a number is not a number or not. Now let us change it back to not a number. Now there is one more method of checking not a number or not. I will show you that method. B is equals to float dot not a number. There is a constant defined here, not a number. So is it equal to not a number? Yes, we know it is not a number. Run it. False. Why it is giving false? Actually, it should give true because B is not a number. So if you are using this constant final value, then it will be true only if you are using not equal to symbol. So means when you are checking with any number and you are using not equal to symbol, then only it works perfectly. So now B is actually not a number. So but for not equal to, it will not return false. It will return actually true. And it will say it is, yes, it is not equal. Let us check this. Yeah, it returns true. So it means if I write here float not a number is not equal to float not a number, both are same only, then also it is true. So it will say they are not number, both are not a number. See, not a number cannot be compared with nan. It should be compared with numbers. So it will return false. Only it works with numbers. Okay. So it means this constant is not directly useful. So for checking not a number, you have to use is nan. For checking not a number, use is nan. Don't use this one. When only a number is not equal to nan, then only its answer is true. Otherwise, we cannot use it properly. Alright. So the perfect method for checking nan is nan. So that's all. These are the important thing about float. We have learned about infinite as well as not a number. Now let us quickly look at character class. What is there inside character class? I have taken a character object of character A, then A dot. What are the methods available? See, it is not inheriting from number class, so it is having char value. Yes, only character value. It can be unboxed into a character value. Then compare to method is there. It can be compared with other character. Equals, then hash code, toString, wait, notify. These are coming from object class. Now let us see, are there any important static methods? So there are a lot of constants available. Let us look at it from the bottom of the list. To uppercase, we can convert it to uppercase, but we have to pass a character, right? And like integer value also, character is also allowed. Title case, that is a capital case only, or to lowercase, to chars. Is white space, is it a uppercase, or is it a title case, that is uppercase only, or lowercase, is lowercase, you can see this. So is letter or digit, is letter or digit. So like this, is a letter, just a letter. So these are the methods. So you can, instead of checking a condition, you can call these methods. So whether it is a letter or not, or digit or not. So you don't have to remember ASCII codes and check with the ASCII codes. Directly you can call these methods and they will tell you true or false, whether it is a letter or not, or digit or not. Is it in uppercase or lowercase? So this is very handy. So whenever you have any conditions upon characters, you can use this one. Then next, let us look at Boolean class. I will show you methods of Boolean. Boolean b dot. What are the methods? Same Boolean value, compare to rest of the methods are same. Now check what are the methods available in static form. Boolean dot. Compare, you can compare two Boolean numbers. Alright, you can perform logical ANDing on two Booleans, or 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 XOR operations. These are similar to bitwise operations we have already seen in bitwise operators, but these are actually logical operation because Boolean is used. These are not bits, but the working is and the concept is same as that. Alright, so parse Boolean is also there. You can convert a string into a Boolean value. If it is a true, then it will convert into a Boolean value true. So that's all. Now you're already familiar with this method, that is parse int, parse float is there. So far parse Boolean is also there. So that's it. I have explored these classes and shown you a few important methods. Now, if you want to study more methods, you can spend time and study about them. But commonly used methods I have shown you. Usually you don't require to explore other methods. So go through these classes, check them once so that you can use them in right place. So that's all in this video.